Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dome Keeper. Let's jump into a new game here. Hopefully, the audio balance is correct. Dome Keeper is a really hard game for me to record because the game is actually super quiet and then super loud. Like the mining, the digging, click, 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 click. You fight some enemies, with your death beam just wants to drill through their heads. So we're gonna, hopefully do some post-processing on this, which I've been doing. We unlocked the Sword Dome last time, experimental dome with a powerful sword that requires mastery, but can dominate even the strongest assailants. And I kind of wanna change my input type here. I think, well, hold on, let me lock at least the mouse to this window. I think I wanna try keyboard only, because I hear that the Sword Dome is better with a keyboard, and then also, I feel like the game wasn't really meant to be played with a mouse. I have been playing it with a mouse up till this point, but it does seem like sometimes the game doesn't follow what your mouse input is doing or the direction of the mouse, and because I don't think it's supposed to. I tried it with a controller, but I feel like maybe just using the keyboard might be a little bit more up my alley. So let's see. E to use, space to pick up, FR, Q to drop. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. We're gonna play with the Sword Dome. Drone Yard, Repellent, and Shield. I've liked them all. Drone Yard, it's weird because the transportation ability is really good. The combat, I think, kind of sucks. Let's do a Repellent run. Sword Dome, Repellent, and we've been working on guild assignments as well. Accept a challenging assignment to prove your competence, and it also unlocks these Keeper's badges. For instance, we have one badge. We can unlock weapon supplements or gadget supplements. Strong upgrades for your weapon or strong upgrades for your gadgets. Let's do, I think I've already done this, but it didn't save. Let's do the weapon one and make sure it's turned on. Fantastic. We're gonna play as the engineer, because last run was the maze run, and we're gonna play on urgent need of iron, and request that you deliver a large amount quickly. One additional gadget, time limit 30 minutes to deliver 200 iron. You think we could do that? 200 iron in 30 minutes? If we're gonna start with a gadget and we're trying to get 200 iron, dude, give me iron worms. Iron worms are fantastic for giving you more iron. Yeah, it sounds actually pretty easy, and it gets this one out of the way, so let's do it. What's the challenge mode? 25 minutes. Well, I wonder if we do it in 25 minutes if we still get the benefit from it. Well, let's start a run, shall we? I might be a little bit slow playing with only the keyboard, but I think it'll be fine. I might have to like disable mouse input if the Sword Dome doesn't work properly. Username says there's no combat in this one. Oh, crap, really? Well, how about this? The faster the sword swings, the higher the slice damage. It's just a sword on the dome, okay? Launch the sword to stab distant enemies. That's very funny. It also curves. Reflect, use the sword shield pad to stop projectiles or even reflect them. I mean, you know what? If we were doing there's a lot of flyers, we could do reflecting shields. That would be kind of nice. But if there's no combat, I might restart this run and pick a run with combat. Okay, that's pretty. And then it just curves out and then comes back in. That's pretty fun. So yeah, if there's no combat, maybe I'll just do like a relic run with the Sword Dome. Okay. And then let's check out the upgrades as well for our Sword Dome, which is... Oh, there are none. They don't even let you do it. Deliver iron to succeed, send back all of the deliveries. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the title screen here. I want to play a run with combat in it, because I'm using a new dome. So let's do a new game. I'm just gonna go for relic hunt mode in that case. And we'll do a medium map so it doesn't last for a million years. And we'll keep the same rewards on. So it's gonna be Sword Dome, Repellent. We don't start with the worms, but that's totally fine. And yeah, that's good. Okay. Begin run. Hi Shadows, welcome. I'm a watch today. Good to see you. Good you're watching. Gaming with one hand, says Harrison. Ha ha. Ha ha. I'm a big fan of, get out of here, Squid, or Stingray. I'm a big fan of Dome Keeper. It's a fun game. So, oh my god, you always start so slow, don't you? So we want to obviously just mine as much as we can as fast as possible. We want to try to upgrade our sword dome. And I'm gonna be trying this again with a keyboard only, because I actually do feel like maybe the keyboard only might be a little bit more enjoyable for the sword dome now that I understand how it works. But then also, now I'm not gonna be confused about like, I'm shooting my bundles with the accessory, that person, that character, and it just not going in the direction I want it. Pixley, welcome. You got sponsored by Apple TV, also good evening. Was I like on your recommended list for turning on the TV? It's like, you usually watch Abe Clancy at this time on Twitch. Go ahead, watch him now. Oh my god, lots of upgrades. You know, one reason why I like the laser weapon is that the upgrades are simple and there's not many of them. Like, this thing is horribly expensive. Look at how many upgrades there are. Although it looks like there's a couple of single path options. Okay. Sword, a durable sword that does more damage the more momentum it builds up. It can be launched, it can be lockhead, to stab monsters, and has a shield pad that blocks projectiles. Sword agility 4, extend speed, retract speed, sword speed, speed loss on a slice, slice damage, extend cooldown, stab damage, and range. So it does more damage slicing than stabbing. We can upgrade it to have I guess more rotation speed, more slice damage, aim prediction, long stab, improve stab strength and ability to stab in flight, or guide in flight, so 20 to 60 damage, or a 33% cooldown reduction and small damage upgrade. It's interesting, increase arrowhead size. Because strength, I think, usually tends to be what you want. Reflection, increase the shield pad size and make it reflect energy projectiles. How nice, how nice. Enemy projectiles are faster, they explode. Increase size again, and it makes your sword slower. Fast stab, long stab ×2. Javelin, instead of retracting, the sword charges up and is launched from the dome like a javelin. Stab damage 135, stab damage 160. I mean, honestly, because the final damage seems so similar, why wouldn't you want it to have a super low cooldown? I feel like javelin's the way to go there. We get heavy blade and long blade. Long blade. More damage, also more damage, but also a faster sword. Further increases blade speed. The blade bounces when striking the ground, so you can just go over. Less speed loss on a slice, and then you can make it an electrified blade. Dealing damage on contact. Electrified sword damage. Weird that that's a separate category of damage. Or you can go for the heavy blade, slice damage 667. I get it. All right. And then of course the repellent delay, fantastic. I just wanted to take a look at those real quick. Seems interesting. We're gonna have to, well, just really think about that more later when we actually get some, go ahead, pop it. When we get some iron and some upgrades, but I think the first thing you always want to do is work on yourselves. We're gonna work on ourselves. and there's lightning. If only that was real life. It was supposed to rain today. Like the weather said it was gonna rain 0.7 inches, and now it's looking like it's gonna rain 0.1 inches. Man, I want the rain, it just never actually wants to arrive, does it? Get the hang of it pretty quickly, you're gonna suffer early on though. I mean, the sword, oh, why did I not upgrade myself, dummy? The sword seems like it is definitely a melee weapon, doesn't it? The laser, when I was using it, was very long range, because instantaneous long range. The sword, I imagine, is gonna be very good against these early waves of weak melee enemies, and it's probably gonna be very bad at the ranged enemies, because I have to shoot my sword. What the heck? Bad Bone, thank you very much for the resub, by the way. I saw you playing some Monster Train earlier today. I hope you were having a good time playing it. I like me some Monster Train. We're gonna do drill speed. We're gonna do jetpack speed. Carrier strength will happen next. Okay, so you've gotta build up speed. So probably go to the far side, smack him once, okay. It's gonna take a little while to get used to it. Fast stab upgrade goes into ballista that instantly recharges. That's the thing about the javelin. It seemed like it was gonna be cool. I want this. Pick it up. We'll see though. You know what? Fine. It'll hover there for a second. Doing the expert challenges, says Bad Bone. I did them once and never did them again. Actually, that's a lie. I had to do them twice because with the advent of Divinity, don't you have to beat the expert challenges on Divinity mode? Stun laser resource converter. Can convert resources, helping you balance your resource inventory. Or stun laser. Auto targets and stuns monsters. You know, okay, if this stuns enemies, maybe I can deal with them later, like if it stuns a ranged enemy, then I don't have to actually worry about killing it until I'm done with my sword swings. But resource converter is also tempting. Here's my assumption, okay? My assumption, have I had this before? I can't remember if I've had this before. My assumption, have I had this before? I think it probably lets you get more bang for your buck for your resources, right? It's got to, otherwise it would be bad if it only downgrades the amount of resources you get whenever it converts. What guild upgrade are you gonna get next? Asks username. I don't know. The badges, they come very slowly because you only get one per mission that you accomplish. Stun laser, resource converter, shred to cobalt. I'm not gonna shred it. Connie says resource converter. I am tempted, I'm tempted. Okay, I'm gonna take resource converter. I wanna see how this works. I can't remember if I've had it before. So, oh no, I think I had a chimney. Is that correct? I might be, wait. Yeah, I had a chimney which delayed monsters. Can convert resources, helping you balance your resource inventory. 1 cobalt to iron, 0. Iron per cobalt, 0. Iron per water, 4. So we can convert 1 water into 4 iron. Iron to water, and 1 water to iron, 3. Iron per water, 4, 1 water to iron, 3. What does that mean? Cobalt conversion allows us to convert cobalt and iron. 1 cobalt to 6 iron, 12 iron to 1 cobalt, or 1 cobalt to 10 iron, 8 iron to 1 cobalt. So technically this one provides a net positive. If you convert iron to cobalt and then back into iron, you get 2 more iron. Improves the conversion of water. Iron per water 2, and then 1 water to iron 5. This is the most confusing thing I've ever seen. The iron per water goes down, which is a bad thing, but the 1 water to iron goes up, which is the exact same thing, which is a good thing. This is exceptionally confusing and worded incorrectly, but that's fine. It's a text mistake. Changes the water conversion into a lengthy process with great yield. 1 water to 8 iron. Iron per water goes down again. Okay, well, the next one. After conversion is finished, the generated resources will be automatically ejected, and the same conversion will start again if there are enough resources in the inventory. So it just keeps going infinitely. Makes the water conversion much faster. So we can either make the water conversion faster or make it more efficient. So you can either do one or the other. Gotcha. So we can make a lot of iron. That's not bad. And then this one just makes it continuously go again. I don't know, is that any good? Doesn't seem any good. Convert resources. 1 water to 3 iron, and then 4 iron to 1 water. So immediately this is a net negative trade. So it starts being useless. Fantastic. All right, after all of that, TLDR, it starts useless, and we gotta upgrade it to be any good. Okay, fantastic. We'll do that. You need iron more than water. You need iron more than water until you want to start upgrading your gadgets, but it doesn't make any sense, and also, if it's useless immediately, I'm like, why do I care? Oh, it's a ranged enemy. So hold on. Okay, kill you, and then I can block the projectiles, and whoa, what the heck? It's going for the mouse. Hold on. Just kill him. Okay. Hold on. Input. Use mouse in menus, use mouse for keepers, use mouse for domes. Cut. Use mouse to control sword, dome, slice. You can go burm. Let's turn that off. We're doing some no mouse today, but it wasn't working the way I wanted it to work. Okay. No, close. Okay, that's the way I want it, I think. Is that correct? Look, let's delay them, go down. No, wait, don't go down. Sorry, I'm remembering how this game works now. I gotta upgrade my ability to carry stuff. Good lord. Milk Jug, welcome. How are you doing today, by the way? What's going on? Welcome to some dome keeping. Oh my god. Okay. Starts useful when you get it later in the game, or you get a supplement upgrade, says Eyeshadows. Yeah, I think that this converter, I think it'll get better. It'll just take some time to get better. I like being able to see the wave meter. Milk Jug says working on spreadsheets. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounds like a blast, lol. Okay. Username says I just turn cobalt into iron unless I need it. That's a good point. You know, if we have an excess of a resource, we can just burn it. My mining has been very subpar so far. I got time. I gotta remember how to mine in this game. I gotta remember how to do a lot of things, okay? Battle. I want to kill this guy. And then I want to kill you, you little space fish. What can we upgrade? We do have a lot of water. We could convert water immediately, I guess, or we could upgrade the conversion to be more efficient. I mean, if we do that, we can end up getting a lot of water over time. So it doesn't seem that bad. Let's try it. Let's try it. So now, 1 water is 5 iron, and then 2 iron is 1 water. So it is a net positive conversion. Let's start the conversion process. It'll take 1 day, and we'll get free iron out of it. Well, it's not free iron, we pay for it. We pay for it in water. Want to tip about mining, says Eyeshadows? No, I know what I'm doing. I just haven't played in a few days. I was actually thinking about mining the other day. I yearn for the mines, apparently. No, I was thinking about, like, efficient mining. Like, I think you probably want to go... You probably want to start mining with a 5 wide gap for your first pass, and then clean out the middle areas as you go back, to try to increase the probability of finding iron deposits early. That's my assumption there. Wave delay requires 1 more iron. I mean, literally we're gonna get 1 from the conversion, so that'll be acceptable. I know this is bad mining, okay? I'll fix it. I'll fix it one of these days. But I'll admit, the 2 wide mining, it's just a good rule of thumb, I think. Because with 2 wide mining, you're unlikely to really miss too much. I go. In fact, with 2 wide mining, I think you literally never miss anything. Okay. Dude, it does take that sword, oh god, a long time to come back, doesn't it? Oh, I can smack him out of the sky. Oh, he made it through. That's fine. That's acceptable. But hold on. I have iron. You know? Okay, I'm starting to see the resource converter here. It's just free resources. I still think I prefer the iron worms to give you resources, because it's kind of free resources, but not about that. However, that thing you said is not so obvious, says Eyeshadows. what was it then? Worms are just S tier, says Connie. Worms are so good. Okay, 1 water to 5 versus 1 water to 8, but it takes an extra cycle. Isn't this just bad? It's totally another tip. Well, give me a totally another tip then. Username says worms could use a nerf. I would hate to see it because they are so good. Oh no, there's a typo, says Connie. There's multiple typos. I mean, I saw one typo from, it can be Lochhead. Apparently there's a monster in the lake. But so here's what I'm thinking about this, okay? Iron per water. Okay, I'm just okay, just focus on the water to iron, okay? If 1 water makes 5 iron and it takes, let's say, 1 cycle, and 1 water makes 8 iron and it takes 2 cycles. Okay? In 2 cycles, the first conversion will yield 2 water into 10 iron. So it's a stronger iron conversion, right? And so if you have 4 cycles in total, on the right, it'll take 4 cycles to give you 16 iron. On the left, and it'll take 2 water. The left one, in 4 cycles, you will get 20 iron. But if you bring it back 1 and you only do 3 cycles worth, then for 3 iron, you can get 15 water. Sorry, for 3 water, you get 15 iron, and then you take 1 of the iron to get 2 water back. So for 1 water, you get 14 iron in the same number of cycles as opposed to getting 2 water into 16 iron. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you need this upgrade. I think that, although I guess it would make the iron per water large. You know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't freaking matter. Let's make it fast, and then we'll just keep it cycling as long as possible, okay? I think it doesn't matter. I think it'll be fine either way, okay? I do like seeing that the center line is working. That animal just spawned. Like, we have this indicator of this is the center of your mine shaft. That's nice. Math with Abe. My math is also wrong because it's assuming that you have one of the upgrades that you don't necessarily have. So, okay, my math is definitely wrong. It doesn't matter, okay? We'll figure it out. It's a video game, relax. I think, regardless, I think you do want to keep it making iron or making water as much as you can, because that's just free resources. You know, the resource converter, it's gonna guarantee that we're not soft locked, basically. We're pretty much out of time. I guess we'll, well, keep it going. I mean, it's ensuring that we're having something constantly being worked on, which is nice. Debilitate. I think I would like to get a debilitate. Now I have something else to do during combat. All right, come on, flyboys. No, I got out of my chair. I would like it if... Oh no. Would like if it was a little easier to hit those guys. The flying enemies. The sword is too slow. We gotta work on the sword upgrades. All right. Further you go, you can switch. The further down you go, you can switch to strip. You can switch to 3-strip mining. I thought that all water and iron is always 1 by 1, so you can't really do that, right? Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, I think reflect might be a good upgrade to get soon. So I can kill flying enemies by just bouncing their shots back. That would be handy. Let's go. If only there were worms in my life, then I could warm it up here. I also know now how the tree works. I was very curious, so I looked it up. I know now that in order for the tree to work, you want to place it on... Oh, this is going down. You know what? I'll grab it. You want to place it on 3 resource tiles of any type, and that would be ideal. Dude, resource converter is actually going crazy. Okay, I want probably reflector, let's be honest, but we're going back down into the mines. I'm just gonna get the reflector upgrade. And let's continue turning water into iron, because that's a useful conversion to have. It really is. Holy hell! That scared the hell out of me. There's lightning happening IRL. Good God. Further in the game, you need more iron. I think it really does depend on your like gadgets and whatnot, because you might need cobalt to live, you might need water for the upgrades. I mean, it all depends, you know? It's all variable. I'm also gonna have aim prediction. Oh, that helps so much. No, get on the thing. I didn't need to do that because I have uh-oh. Oh no, we gotta heal. You know what? Let's take the auto repair, and then we don't have to worry about it because it'll auto repair. And you know what? Oh, it's not ready yet. That's fine. We're gonna be up in a. It's ready now. I was gonna say we're gonna be up in a second to work on the resource extractor, but that's fine. You're right, I did forget to use my battle ability. Look, there's a lot happening in this game to remember. I'll remember as we go, hopefully. Is there a co-op mode in this game as disposable? No, but I've heard that the developers might add one, which is really cool. I think this will be a great game for co-op. Just, I'm gonna mine, you handle the wave. You know, divvy up some responsibilities a little bit. That could be kind of fun. Hello? I'm not sure what you are, but let's mine this out and then carry it back up. It's the golden egg. Don't know how they would balance it, says Connie. Probably, I would say, what they would have to do is make it so that you don't pause, and that by itself adds a certain amount of chaos to a run that I think would balance itself. You know, if you can't pause, you gotta be on your game, you know? Okay, this thing is growing roots. I've had this before, haven't I? It's the Dino Boy's egg. This is not Dino Boy, this is something else, but I don't know what it is. We have 10. I would like. Wave delay is nice, but I think we can wait on this. The resource converter is great, just give me a lot of iron. Well, we can, if we need cobalt, we can get these upgrades at some point. I would like to make the sword better. I think the first thing though is I want speed. I do think that speed is a very important upgrade to get early. Because if you are not fast, you're gonna waste a lot of time flying up and down. Now you could literally say the same thing about, you know, drill speed. I think it depends. Like everything, it depends. Okay, we're gonna take a little bit of damage here. I don't have any I have 2 cobalts. We'll be fine. Don't forget to use your battle ability. No, stop getting out of the chair. I want to press Q to have it pull the sword back, but that just happens automatically when I release space. That's not how it works. It's not how it works. We're good. Keep going. That was a nasty wave. I didn't perform very well there. That's fine. Cosmetic egg? I hope we get a cosmetic egg. Well, this is just a whole lot of nothing. I can't believe this is the left edge of the map, but it really does look like the left edge of the map, doesn't it? Your dome's not looking too hot. Well, I mean, yeah, it's my first time playing with Sword Dome. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of a rough start as I learn what's good, what's not good. We'll be fine. Dude, I gotta say, Resource Converter has I think shown me what it's all about. Okay. So, do we want long stab or stab more often? Long stab leads to longer stab leads to longest stab. It does 160 damage with a 4.5 second cooldown at the end, and it's super fast. I don't know if I want it to be super fast. It's hard to aim if it's super fast. And do we, like, why do you need it to have 5,000 range? That's what I don't get. Like, I'm hearing more lightning. Is it so that you can just have it like do figure eights on the screen, hitting everything in the air and then come back real fast? I think I want fast stab because it does like the same amount of damage and it's got such a short cooldown. Right? Mm-hmm. Doesn't say, but it's piercing. It's got to be piercing, and it has to. This has to be another unlisted thing, but it's got to increase the agility. Like, so there is a stat called agility, which I think is how fast the sword is on the dome. Because when you increase the reflector size, it gets slower. But for it to have a 5,000 range, it's got to be able to turn around in the air and just like be kind of like the Tesla tower. It's got to be like a Tesla tower type of deal. Otherwise, this doesn't make any sense. So you know what? Let's take it and let's learn about long stab. Long stab. Long stab. I'm also going to show my health. I'm also gonna get the health upgrade. There you go. Because let's be honest, we're probably gonna need it. Was that lightning in-game? Now I'm just confused. That's why you check. Look at that. Javelin, my beloved, says Connie. I mean, we'll definitely continue to play with the Sword Dome. We'll check out all the upgrades, but for now... Okay, let's see. Yeah, there you go. Okay, reflect. Got him. Stab, speed up, shift? Oh, I forgot to use debilitate again. So when you hold shift, it goes faster? That's funny. Why would you never just hold shift all the time? It's gonna be a confusing one to learn. Very confusing. That's okay, we'll learn. We'll learn. All right. Oh, hit the edge of the map already again. Yeah, ironically, this would be great with mouse controls. Yeah, it did look like shift made it turn wider, so it's harder to hit, but it is faster to reach your destination. It's harder to aim. Interesting to be sure. So with the resource converter upgrade we have making it go faster, we do need to go back up constantly to change it. So let's go back up there and make more iron from water. Maybe we'll make some water, because it's been a while, but we still have water. You know, combat upgrades, your mining upgrades, these are all things that, well, I lost one. These are all things that require iron, right? So, hold on. Let's get the mining upgrade. Yeah, the automated option would be nice, because I think... Well, does that deposit them or just throw them on the ground? I guess we can find out. You know, take the option and see what it does. I hope it actually, like, deposits them. I mean, I gotta say, I'm very happy with the amount of water we're getting, because each water is 5 iron. It's a pretty good trade. Especially because we can get the water back for free. So I think an early resource converter is real nice, because we're getting a lot of value from it, aren't we? Okay. I have enough for another upgrade too, which is nice. Oh, I'm one away, never mind. Okay, AF, AF. Got him. Oh, come on. Got him. Stop it. long upgrade or a stab. It's a very funny upgrade, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the automated upgrade for the resource converter. Because then we just get free water all the time. I want to see the last level of that. Yeah, me too. It's a resource deposit. Hell yeah. That's so nice. Thank you. Hope we get the bedrock break drill. I also like that because if I don't get it, it's gonna be real annoying that the center of my mine is so close to the top. Connie says, this thing ate all my iron today and I thought I got scammed. Connie, in my my second run of Dome Keeper that went up today on YouTube, I found one of these with the iron worm, and it was just perfectly set up that he was pooping them out into the deposit. So instead of having to carry like the 50 iron to the surface, I just got it all for free. It was really nice, honestly. It was a like just perfectly aligned deposit box. That's why you check the 1x1s. Okay, we should definitely be able to afford the automatic converter now. I gotta get the upgrade that tells me to leave faster, because I'm not being very good about managing my time, am I? Okay. Get the automatic. I'm gonna get better slowdown. And I'm going to get the better stab. Stab damage goes to 160. Woo, converter! Or we can have better slice damage. a longer, more nimble blade, or hefty blade. Okay, I'm gonna start with just stab damage, and we'll go from there. Automatically repairs the dome during combat using cobalt. Good. We got this. Good. Okay, we should be fine. Okay, that didn't work. Crap. It's so hard to aim. It's so hard to aim. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, automatically repeat. Give me more water, or more iron, please. I was wondering about that. That's how you turn it off. Maybe you should switch back to the mouse. Maybe I should switch back to the mouse. Good God. The thing is that I actually do feel like the game is intended to be played without the mouse. Because when you remove the mouse from the situation, I think that it does control a little bit more naturally. The problem is, well, I suck. You know what, I think if we just go straight down, the deposit should be just down here. Told you. Username says this would be a great Steam Deck game if I had one. A game? I don't need a Steam Deck. Like, that's something that... The more I think about it, the more I'm like, that would just be wasted on me. I'm never away from the house. And when I'm at the house, I'm playing video games. You know, I'm streaming. Dude, what I would like now is like a teleporter, something to send me back to the surface immediately, because we got this depositor right here, which is great. It just sucks them all in. I mean, we're at 32 iron, and it's only going up from there. Oh, it's just spitting them out. What the? This doesn't help me at all. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get more health. I think that's a good one. I'm gonna get... You know what? Screw it. Long stab. Okay, well that's weird. I don't know how I feel about that. I also don't know how I feel about the converter here. It's just spitting out iron all over the place. Just spitting it out. I gotta go pick it all up. Like, this is not how I imagined this. I thought it would just be an automatic process. Well, at least we're getting a lot of iron. And it just says, I love it. I don't know if I like long stab. I think it takes way too much effort. It's automatically more work for you. Yeah, that's what it feels like. This is, that doesn't work, does it? Because you can't see the corner if it's a water or a triangle. All right, converter. Convert, or not convert. Suck up more of this stuff, please. No, 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 come on. This says, anyways, what has everyone been up to? I've just been, spent my week hoping to play some more Dome Keeper, which I'm finally able to do. Thinking about my dome. Been pondering my domes. Okay, I gotta go. Let's not make the mistake of staying down here forever. We're also running out of water, so I'm probably gonna turn the thing into making more water. Because we're getting enough iron. The thing that we're missing now is water. You know, on the positive side, the fact that this shaft doesn't go all the way down is nice, because it means I don't have to go that far for the iron. Okay. Increase shield pad size. Reflected balls are faster. Let's take that, let's take that. Okay. Oh my god, it did one-shot the big guy, which is nice. Okay, I killed the entire wave. Where is it? I killed the entire wave in one. That's very funny. That's Extendo Dome for you. So I'm starting to realize that with the stab, the long stab here, you actually do not want them to get close. You always want to manually guide the stabber through the enemies. If you're not doing that, you're wasting your time, because it infinitely pierces enemies, which is nice. Yeah, you can do a loop around the entire screen multiple times and just murder everything. It's fantastic. Oh, we've already found one of the exits as well. Maybe we'll stick around for a little while and keep playing around with the sword until I upgrade it. Yeah, I can imagine with the other upgrades to the sword, you want the enemies to get closer because that's how you do most of your damage. But we took the path that is not that. We took the path that is, don't let the enemies get in close, stab them at range. And it does work pretty well. I think the depositor was right over here. Ooh, more thunder. So we're just gonna toss these off. Should have time to grab this. Maybe not all of it. And then we're gonna make this thing give us water now. We need some water. Hold on, do this. Go ahead. Okay. Gonna have it repeat. We do have enough for an upgrade. So instead of I mean, we could go heavy blade, but if we're doing stab damage, let's go for sword agility, I guess? And then we can give it an electric blade. Because we already have a large stab damage from long stab, right? These are roughly the same. I want the sword to be very agile and be electrified. Yes. It is really funny. Meat grinder, meat grinder. It is really funny to just watch that thing spin to win, basically. Okay, okay. Let's actually go. It's a fun item, a fun weapon. I'd also like to see if we can find a supplement, one of those powerful upgrades for us or our weapon. I take heavy blade with this because it is specifically one enemy guillotine and rarely single enemy comes close, so it's a single problem solution. Yeah, like it. I think heavy blade, long blade. I don't really understand the difference between them, but it seems like regardless, enemies aren't getting close because I can just circle the sword around them and just say, yeah, this enemy, he's dead. And it seems to work very efficiently. It's a fun weapon. Might be one of the more fun weapons in the game. Definitely better than artillery, I think. Artillery is just weird. This is miserable. I gotta upgrade my drill, man. There's not the most to mine over here with this slow drill of mine, so you know, I don't think this time. We'll come back. We need to get the water so that we can keep getting more iron from the conversion process. I need a tarp. I need something underneath the resource converter to catch everything. Nope. At a certain point, it doesn't even animate. It's like, yeah, I'm back. That's so good. Why is the screen shaking? I mean, it's thundering, but that's IRL. Ellington team, welcome. How you doing today? Welcome to some Dome Keeper. How much can I carry? Not that much. Just want to mine that out a little bit. It's very convenient that there's a deposit right there. If you can't keep enemies away, then go Swift Sword so you can just turn your base into a meat grinder. Okay, that makes sense. I see what you mean, Eyeshadow. So if the enemies are not getting close, then you can just go Heavy Blade to increase the actual damage done per hit. That makes sense, that makes sense. That's a good rule of thumb. I would still like to get another mining speed upgrade, but I'm gonna let this go for water a little bit longer. Why is the water taking a lot longer to process? Oh, because iron to water takes 0.4 cycles. That's why. I see. Iron to water takes, sorry. What? Oh no, because it's literally done. I don't know, maybe it's working fine. I don't know. Look, the stab. I love how fast that is. That's just too funny. Ah. It's a solid upgrade. Eleton team says, other than my hair, for the longest time I had long curly hair, got it cut yesterday, and for the first time in roughly 3 years my hair is short. Disposable says, Erogenous Jones says, how many times have you brushed hair that doesn't exist anymore from behind your ears? It's like me whenever I get a haircut. I don't get haircuts that often. I like my hair to be short, but, you know, as someone who works from home, I don't have to care so much. Went through the ground for a second there. Oh, you can just go, you can have your drill go straight through the ground as long as you want. I need more iron, man. Come on. I need iron so that I can get my drill speed, so it's not going to take a million years to dig the relic out. Guild assignments all run on huge map. I actually don't think that's true. I think they run on medium. Oh, you know what? No, you're right. We're not on guild assignment right now. We're on relic hunt. Yeah. No, I think you're right. I think guild modes are a larger map. Because the maze one in particular took a long time. Oh my god, I don't have time for this. Ashen Ran, welcome. How are you doing today? Welcome to some kept domes. I gotta go pick up my water again. Feels like the thing isn't making water as quickly as it makes iron. That being said. I think we're gonna make it switch back. Oh, I'm gonna run out. This upgrade is too much fun. I kind of hate it because I'm very bad with it, but it is pretty fun. Also, it's only making one water. Oh, it's because it's making one water at a time, not two. So when I see two water at the bottom, it's because it just finished with the second one. I see. Damn, Abe, that's long. Oh, hell yeah. Don't you know it, brother? You need to see a doctor. It just means you're good with it. Ashen Rand says, did the first boss of a Final Fantasy raid, it was good, and also bought Dome Keeper because it was on sale. It is on sale, I would recommend it. I've been having a lot of fun with the game. It's great. Oh my god, please let me find more iron. Why? How am I having such a hard time finding more iron? The other upgrade path feels completely different and awesome. That's right, because we picked long as opposed, we picked long as opposed to fast. Those are the different ranged choices. And then you have two different like melee choices as well with big and long. So it's fast and ranged, big and long. Those are your options, I think. Don't at me. Imagine if you didn't have the converter. I mean, here's the thing, converter has been giving us free resources, which is nice. I appreciate that. I didn't turn it back on automatic, did I? I'm done. I gotta save up for the drill upgrade. Oh. And we're done. It's it's so fun. I still wish that resource converter deposited automatically. The fact that it just spits it out is so annoying. Because if you have a long mine shaft, you're gonna run into a bad time having to go pick up everything manually. You could theoretically run it with like a drill, which will, I think, pull things up. And people have told me that teleporter used to do that, but it doesn't anymore. I think lift could do it. Lift could probably do it. Drones would be nice too. That's a good point. Drones automatically picking it up, it's just an infinite loop. Drill holds things in place. Yeah, but I guess my question is, would drill hold things in place that weren't drilled, you know? Or does drill only hold things in place that are drilled? There's a Packer upgrade, says Eyeshadows. What is Packer upgrade? Is that like a football team? I want to mine this out. Come on, thank you. But we can definitely afford a drill upgrade now. Don't move, come on. Oh look, more bits for me. You want these damn squares? Pick them up yourself, Keeper. Keeper? Okay. Oh, there's an engineer upgrade. Compresses resources into one pack, which counts as one for the engineer. There's an upgrade for the... I don't see it, but... I think I need to unlock it, probably, because I think there's more upgrades for equipment depending on whether or not you get supplements and whether or not you've even unlocked them. You have to play with it, win with it, and then you can unlock it. Is that right? Something like that? Something like that. That one's gonna get away. Please, please, please! Oh crap! Got him. Boom. You know, I'll throw that one in. Yeah, do you like my long blade, Ashen Ran? Oh, you would. Long, long blade. How do you control that thing? It's hard. It takes, well, I mean, it's definitely hard. Don't call me daddy. All right, I gotta admit, sword's fun. We're definitely gonna do a keeper, a guild keeper mission next time. And I think we could do one with ranged enemies, because if we can just use the deflector and deflect all their projectiles back if we really wanted to. I'm running out of water now. Gotta go turn the thing back onto water make mode. Or we could just, you know, get ready to leave, because we have 7 cobalts. I think I need another drill upgrade. It's gonna take too long. Of course it's gotta be in, like, the hardest rock, too. What size of a map? This is just a medium map. Oh my god. I wanted to just play around with the sword. And also unlock stuff, you know, there's still always stuff to be unlocking in this game, so. Take a shot every time Abe says hard. Oops, you're dead. Deflecting projectiles isn't good until the final upgrade. The final upgrade made it explode, right? I feel like, really what I want is just the projectiles to move faster. I think that's what I want, and that's not the final upgrade. Because when there's a lot of enemies, I need to just make sure that they die, and fast reflected projectile seems like it would work. Oh my god, there's so much iron just falling through the damn base. Got him! Except for this guy. Got him. Can't upgrade the drill. And then let's upgrade the, oh, I have no water. Well, that's fine. Please. I'm gonna have this thing make, water next. I think we need to. It just spews iron out, and I kind of hate it. Well, good. There's also enemies that don't get attacked by their own projectiles. That's a good point. Enemies that don't have a projectile won't get killed by the reflector. Still, I think we'll go for the there's a lot of projectile enemies mission next. We'll try that out with Sword Dome, and we'll learn on the fly, you know? That's what we're here for. This is with the drill upgrade. Good lord. I could go mine more iron, but I think we're good to leave. I'll be interested in seeing if we can survive a wave. Melee enemies would be a fun one with the sword dome. Yeah, so there's it's a helper. A little late, dude. The melee enemies would be fun with like a big, slow sword that you rotate around your dome. But you could also go for the ranged option, you know, have the ranged sword, the fast sword, and then you just stab them before they even get close. Wave's gonna be hard. It is, but I have 7 cobalts. We'll have a lot of iron. We can get one more upgrade. Maybe a defibrillate, another level of that would be kind of nice. And we'll see. I gotta get to the mine shaft in case it spits them out. There we go. So long blade. The blade bounces when striking foes. Yeah, I understand now. Long blade you probably don't want with the long stab, because long blade is really meant to be rotated around your dome. It loses less speed per enemy it hits, and it bounces. I get it, I get it. I'll just get it. And, oh, I didn't get this, I'm dumb. Water overpowers it for 0.3 seconds. Show me the wave we're on. Oh, and it heals us automatically to full, I forgot. That's so good. I don't know what you are, but I've killed you. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Big boy's gotta go. This is what this is for. Man, that was easy. Man, that was great. I'm realizing, like, the power of not even a boss. We had the big drill man. The power of long stab is that when your projectile's out there, it kills anything that it hits, basically. It has enough power for that. And if it doesn't kill him, you just do a little circle and then it'll kill him in like a second. It's fantastic. It's AoE, crowd control, single target damage, it's got everything. Sword seems good compared to the laser. Yeah, but with the laser you get... What? Okay, apparently there was a tiny gap that led to a whole bunch of stuff, and I didn't see it. Screw you, game. I thought this was a wall. That's okay, we got all of this. Let's hear that one guy who doesn't like the laser sound. I mean, I checked most of the edges, but this is a one tile gap. Come on. I like saving those. New run modifier unlocked, new gadget unlocked for assignments. Let us also see the mine real quick. It doesn't show you, it doesn't completely remove the fog of war. I kind of wish it did. We survived 21 waves. Yeah, like as far, no matter how far down you go, the water and the diamonds are all one by one. I missed that one. Look at my, don't look at my terrible mining. Oh, and there was an upgrade here on the left that I missed. Like, I thought this was gonna be part of the wall. I didn't check this right there. Would have led us to a gadget. Prestige, Orchard, and Wither. So gadget battle ability, we've unlocked an alternate form of the repellent. Weaken all monsters, causing them to take more damage when hit. Interesting. Or the Orchard, plants a tree that grows fruit to temporarily improve your movement and mining power. Interesting. And then of course, Prestige, AKA Endless, AKA Leaderboard, AKA probably like 4-hour-long runs, right? Look, Prestige, one day. But for now, gadgets please. It was a fun run. I liked Sword Dome, and we're gonna definitely be using more of this because it's what we previously unlocked. Orchard we just unlocked, we'll check that out. Plants a tree. And I didn't see a weapon supplement. I didn't see any supplements, but you know, I'll keep it there. I'll play as the engineer again, and we will, for the next run, I think we'll do projectile hell with the sword dome, infested with flying projectile spitting monsters. In theory, we can just use the reflector to reflect all of the monsters' garbage. And then at some point we gotta do these two, but you know, I wanna play around with the sword dome first. So sword dome, orchard, And we get one additional gadget. Okay, so this is... Stronger waves. How interesting. Projectile, hell, stronger waves. What would we like? We could take drilling rig, condenser, drillbert, autocannon, furnace, iron worms, missile launcher, mushroom farm, prospecting meter, resource converter, shockwave hammer. I mean, dude, shockwave hammer is incredible. Would that make it too easy? I mean, iron worms is also like pretty good. We could also choose nothing. And then we wouldn't have a choice. It'll just be random. I feel like we should pick something though. I'll think about it. For now, for those of you on YouTube, hey, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live. Support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dome Keeper.